Have you ever wondered why you're still tired, even after a full night's sleep? Why your mind feels foggy, your energy drops for no clear reason, and anxiety shows up without warning? What if it's not laziness, not a lack of discipline, and not just stress? For many people, the real reason is something quiet and invisible, something the body needs every single day, yet rarely gets enough of. Today on Info by Arsalan, we're going to talk about every essential mineral your body depends on, and why missing even one can slowly change how you feel, think, and behave. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, many things about your body may finally make sense. Your body doesn't actually run on motivation, it runs on chemistry. Minerals are the silent workers behind your energy, your mood, your focus, and even your emotional stability. When they're balanced, life feels smoother. When they're missing, everything feels harder, even simple things. Take magnesium, for example. Magnesium helps your nervous system relax. It tells your muscles to let go and your mind to slow down. When magnesium is low, people often feel anxious, restless, and mentally exhausted. Sleep becomes lighter, thoughts race at night, and stress feels heavier than it should. Modern life drains magnesium fast. Stress, caffeine, and processed foods slowly pull it out of your system. That constant tension you feel may not be in your personality, it may be in your cells. Then there's iron, the mineral responsible for carrying oxygen to your brain and body. When iron is low, oxygen delivery drops, and everything feels harder. You may feel tired all the time, mentally slow, and emotionally flat. Confidence dips, focus disappears, and even small tasks feel draining. Many people assume this is just who they are, but often it's simply the brain not getting enough fuel to think clearly. Zinc works quietly behind the scenes, supporting immunity, healing, and hormone balance, but it also affects how resilient you feel mentally. Low zinc can show up as frequent sickness, low motivation, poor concentration, and a sense that your emotional strength is weaker than it used to be. Processed foods and chronic stress make zinc deficiency surprisingly common, leaving people feeling mentally worn down without understanding why. Potassium plays a major role in how your nerves communicate. It helps regulate heartbeat, hydration, and mental clarity. When potassium is low, people often feel weak, foggy, moody, or slightly shaky. High sodium diets combined with dehydration throw potassium out of balance, keeping the nervous system on edge and making calm focus feel out of reach. Calcium is often associated only with bones, but it also helps nerves send signals and muscles contract smoothly. When calcium is low, the body can feel tense and restless. Sleep may suffer, irritability increases, and relaxation becomes difficult. In a world where whole foods are replaced with refined ones, calcium intake quietly drops, and the body stays in a subtle state of tension. Sodium is one of the most misunderstood minerals. It isn't the enemy. Balance is. Too little sodium can cause dizziness, low energy, and poor focus. Too much, especially without enough potassium, creates imbalance and stress on the nervous system. Your body needs the right amount to communicate. Clearly, within itself, selenium is needed in very small amounts, but it plays a big role in protecting cells and supporting thyroid function. When selenium is low, people may experience fatigue, low mood, and reduced immunity. Sometimes, just one missing trace mineral is enough to slow the entire system down. Iodine, copper, and other trace minerals may seem insignificant because the body needs them in tiny quantities. But iodine controls thyroid hormones that regulate energy and metabolism, while copper helps iron function properly. When these are missing, energy drops, mood shifts, and the body struggles silently. Modern diets often lack the variety you needed to supply these minerals consistently. Here's the most important thing to understand. When minerals are missing, your brain doesn't say, "I need nutrients." It says, "I'm tired, I'm anxious, I can't focus. Something is wrong with me." And over time, people start blaming their character, their discipline, and their motivation. But often, nothing is wrong with you. Your body is simply missing the building blocks it needs to function properly. That's why motivation feels inconsistent. That's why mental strength seems unreliable. That's why pushing harder doesn't always work. Before judging yourself, pause. Listen to your body. Sometimes the solution isn't more effort, it's better support. If this video helped you understand yourself better, Like the video, subscribe to Info by Arsalan, and share this with someone who's tired of blaming themselves for how they feel. Awareness is often the first step toward real change.